Hmm? Oh, you. What are you doing out here? You want to know where I get my cigarettes? Yeah, they're not permitted here. Not unless it's part of a person's quitting program, in which case they're handed out in very limited quantities by staff. You want one? It'll cost you. How much? It won't cost you any more, no. I trade in other currencies. To be specific, in the currency of secrets. I want to know what Venti tells you when the two of you are alone. Not stuff like what his favorite alcohol brand is. I want to know his secrets, things about him that no one else knows. Why? Because I love him. Xiao said that too. That fucking bastard. Don't you know how much he hurt Venti? Things were going so well for him. Until Xiao was admitted here. Xiao almost strangled his one-night stand to death when they had sex. That's why he got admitted. By Dr. Zhongli himself. That's right. Dr. Zhongli is his father. Foster father, mind you. Disgusting, right? Well, we're all disgusting in our own ways. But Xiao can't control himself. His murderous impulses. Especially when he's fucking someone. Hasn't he told you? About his past? He only mentioned that he was brought up to kiss people? Well, that sure is an euphemism. Xiao was born on the streets. The three of us, we were actually born in the same place. The chasm. You've heard of it, right? The streets there are nasty. All sorts of disgusting people roam it. There, children are trafficked all the time. Xiao and myself among them. We were eventually taken in by the same gang. Sold off for our bodies. Well, Xiao was stuck there for much longer than me. I ran away after I killed one of my clients one night. I managed to join a gang called the Abu5e and rose among their ranks. I never did find Xiao again, even though I went back to look for him. I was worried for him back in those days, but he was too far gone. And then I met Venti. I don't know what it is about Venti that just captivated me. He's been through so much, yet he smiles and wants people to feel good. And it's genuine. And every time I look at him, I fall more and more in love. But, well, Venti likes Xiao a little too much. Enough that he rejected me over and over again. I don't know what he sees in Xiao. Maybe it's just a case of him wanting to fix the most broken person in the room. I don't know. Anyway, after I met Venti, I quit the Abu5e. I wanted him to move in with me, and he was willing to do so, but strictly as a friend. I was okay with that. But he spiraled into oblivion so quickly, and I didn't even know why. I watched him suffer and lose himself more and more each and every day. He was always so damaged. Enough that I started to think maybe I was the reason he was so hurt. But it wasn't. I know it wasn't. And I don't think it was Xiao's fault either. As much as I don't like to admit that. At the time, I tried to get along with Xiao, for Venti's sake. I even thought to myself, maybe if Venti really wanted, we could try a three-way. I was willing to do anything for Venti. But that obviously never worked out. Venti's issues are too difficult for anyone to figure out. In any case, he had to get his stomach pumped at some point. I brought him here after that. After that incident, I wasn't doing so well either. So I enrolled in a program with him. Mostly to watch over him. Yeah, I'm paying for both our stays here. Insurance doesn't cover this shit, you know? Well, a week after we got here, Xiao showed up. He heard that Venti constantly cried over their relationship because of his sex addiction. Yeah, they fucked a lot, but as much as they love each other, Xiao can't keep himself to one person. He can't just have normal, loving sex. He needs to let himself loose to fuck someone like he was fucked as a child. Venti, he often told me he would let Xiao fuck him however he wished. Even if it meant getting hurt in the process. Fucking Venti. He's so in love with Xiao. The fucking fool. But Xiao wouldn't do that to him. He wouldn't harm Venti. And just as well. If he agreed, I would have stabbed him in broad daylight. When Xiao came into the hospital, he told Venti he wanted to work on his sex problems, so he broke up. But he should have known that breaking up with Venti, even though it was temporary, wouldn't make anything better. At the end of the day, Xiao doesn't know what Venti needs. He doesn't know that Venti can't go on feeling like he doesn't have someone to love him. It broke him. And, well, you know what happened to Venti afterwards. Well, that's the long and short of it. I'll spare you the grisly details. Huh? That was right grisly already? You're real soft, aren't you? So, has Venti said anything to you? About Xiao? About me? Anything you think I should be worried about? Not because I'm a busybody, but because Venti is my whole reason for living. I'm asking because I care about him, genuinely. So, if you care about Venti too, then be honest with me. He told you that I used to hit him? I've never hit him. I swear I've never laid a hand on him. He's addled. His mind's all jumbled from all the substances he takes. He's probably dissociating and remembering his exes. Huh? People here say that I'm evil? I'm psychotic? Do I seem evil to you? Do I seem like a liar? Truly? Don't answer that right now. I won't go out of my way to change your opinion about me, because frankly, I don't care. You've done what I asked you to, so here's your cigarette. Well then, share it with me. You won't find a lighter anywhere else in this entire building. If you're done here, get out of my sight.